What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? This, of course, here's JamiroFan 2000 with another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. For the uninitiated, this, of course, is my reoccurring discussion series here on my channel looking at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai, and they're now over 30 years of musical making. And this is the final episode of a special 5-episode series looking at the top 5 stories of Jamiroquai, the online Jamily, and the band members of Jamiroquai in this calendar year of 2021. I hope you enjoyed this series so far, and I love looking back at what happened with Jamiroquai over the last calendar year of 2021, and I'm very optimistic looking at what's to come from Jamiroquai in 2022. Hopefully, some celebrations of their upcoming 30th anniversary of their band creation back in 1992. But I digress. Let's get into the #1 news story of 2021 for Jamiroquai, the band members, and of course the online Jamily, and that confirmation would come to us in April 2021, and the first release, which I noted back in a recent episode of JamiroFan Talks About, of the Everybody's Going to the Moon vinyl release that was released on Day Drop 2 of Record Store Day for 2021. The back panel of that vinyl release, in addition to featuring the great single from Jamiroquai of Everybody's Going to the Moon with a B-side of Deeper Underground Chillington mix, we had a great handwritten message from JK on the back of that vinyl release, which basically had JK basically reflecting on his time with Toby Smith, who of course was one of the major cornerstones of Jamiroquai, and how Everybody's Going to the Moon was one of the final songs that Toby and JK worked on before Toby would ultimately leave the band and go off to do music production and music producing. But he also reflected on the pandemic, about everything's been so hard. But the most important piece of news in that, which I still believe this is the biggest news story of 2021, is that JK confirmed, based off, we've had rumors coming out of the rumor mill. Album 9 from Jamiroquai is in the works, but we got a confirmation right from the proverbial Buffalo man's mouth that album 9 from Jamiroquai is they're currently working on the 9th Jamiroquai album, which is really exciting because we're coming up on the 30th anniversary of Jamiroquai in 2022, or the formation of the band back in 1992. So it's really cool to see that the band are finally back together. And the irony was that nearly 2 months ago, they put out a picture on Instagram of all the band members finally meeting up together to have a dinner to discuss what they're going to do next, nearly being apart for nearly 18 months because of the pandemic. So it's great to see the band back together, and hopefully they'll be hitting the studio very soon to give us a 9th Jamiroquai album sometime, optimistically, by late 2022, hopefully into early 2023. So fingers crossed and buffalo horns crossed. But I think that is the biggest news story of 2021. So I hope you enjoyed this series of JamiroFan Talks About, looking back at the top 5 news stories of Jamiroquai in 2021, or in the calendar year of 2021, I should say. And I also, as I said in my other episodes of this series, I have made an expanded Our Jamiroquai and Our TheRedditJamily year in review summary post that is currently posted on both of the subreddits of the online Jamily, looking back at everything that I have discussed in these special episodes of the series of JamiroFan Talks About, and all the JamiroJamily fan art, remixes, everything. So if you missed out on any of the Jamiroquai news over the last year of 2021 in a very uncertain time, I'll be sure to check out that summary. I'll be sure to put a link to that summary that's currently available from both of the subreddits on Reddit in the description of this video down below. So be sure to check out that goodness in your own time and catch up on everything you missed. And I cannot wait to see what Jamiroquai brings us into 2022 as we roll into the 30th anniversary of Jamiroquai in the year 2022. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I hope you enjoyed this content. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to ding the bell on your YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest new content coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. I will try my best to bring you all the latest news when it becomes available, when it's appropriate. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I'll see you again really soon with more Jamiroquai related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye bye everybody, and take care.